Was Boruto a mistake? No, not like that. I mean Boruto series as a whole. Was it a mistake or just a big disappointment like finding out Santa isn't real? Boruto Naruto Next Generations is the sequel to, well, you guessed it, Naruto series, which ran for over a decade and it's literally a classic in the anime world. With such a beloved franchise, it's no surprise that Naruto fans were unsure from the beginning while looking at the Boruto hype train leave the station. But boy did it go through the phases. There's no doubt that Boruto has already suffered a lot of hate. Many fans have criticized Boruto for its lack of originality, claiming that it simply rehashes the same themes and plot points as its predecessor, which is true. Others have complained that the new characters are not as interesting or well developed as those in the original series. It's like trying to eat an old McDonald's burger after eating a 5-star meal. It's just not the same. And it doesn't matter where you stand on the Boruto train, there are certain things we can all agree on. That the intention behind Boruto just doesn't seem genuine. I mean, I won't say that Kishimoto is doing this for the sake of money or milking the cow, but the plot, the characters, the show itself just doesn't feel inspired. It feels like something you would do to hang on to the rails before falling to your inevitable death. And as harsh as it seems, that's what it looked like to the general audience as well. But as you all know, my videos are never made just with the intention of spreading hate, because
we don't do that here.
But it becomes a lot harder to defend a series where the peak points of the show are literally just highlighting the characters that have been developed and evolved for the past decade by its predecessor show. But that still doesn't make Boruto a complete failure. I mean, there are a lot of fans of the show, and if manga sales are to be considered, then it might even be called as a success. But as a guy who religiously watched Naruto growing up, I just simply cannot watch Boruto with an open heart. And that's fine, because I believe this is where Boruto shines differently. It doesn't have to appeal to the same audience that Naruto has. There are clearly a group of people who are watching Boruto while having no clue who Naruto is, because they simply have not watched 700 episodes that came before it. And maybe that's what Kishimoto wanted. Maybe it's supposed to show an inevitable end to an amazing journey. Maybe it's not supposed to succeed as Naruto's continuation. Maybe it's supposed to try and fail, after which begins the real story of Boruto, which will lead him as a character and the series down its own path. A path that may not be the one us Naruto fans agree or fall in love with, but certainly the one that makes people fall in love with Boruto. And maybe that was the point all along. It was never about us. We have had our time in the spotlight. We have already cherished the moments that Naruto had to offer. And as our beloved Guy Sensei would tell us, in the end it is about the next generation. Not the one on the screen, but the ones in front of it. Because one thing I can say as a Naruto fan is that if the new audience of the show enjoys Boruto the same way I enjoyed Naruto, then I will call it a success, even if I don't like a single episode of it. So I guess only thing I have to say here is that Boruto might be a mistake or a failure as Boruto Naruto Next Generations, but it definitely has a lot of potential as Boruto Naruto of the next generation. And personally, I wouldn't want it any other way. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you have enjoyed. Check out the other videos and see you next time.